10 most mind-blowing cuttlefish attacks ever recorded. Number 10. Cuttlefish attacking fish. Which is the first creature that comes to mind when you think about the ocean? Undeniably, it's fish. Fish come in a variety of shapes and sizes, making them one of the most important components of the ecosystem. They eat and get eaten by many other marine creatures, including cuttlefish. A cuttlefish is sitting completely still, waiting for its next move. This master of deception has such a perfect camouflage that even the best eyes in the world can't tell it apart from its surroundings. Above it swims a school of fish, unaware of what lies beneath. Within such a large cluster, it's hard for the cuttlefish to focus on one target, but the predator adjusts its position, range, and camouflage perfectly and waits for a fish to come into its striking range. As soon as one does, it fires its 2 tentacles lined with suckers, capturing the fish. The fish fights for its life, but once in the clutches of this opportunist, there is no escape. In this other clip, another cuttlefish is putting its ability to camouflage to good use. It lies between a school of fish swarming around it and catches any that get close enough for its tentacles to catch. Its perfect camouflage, coupled with its lightning-fast tentacles, makes it the perfect predator in this environment. In the next clip, a school of razorfish is swimming near the ocean floor while a cuttlefish is stalking them. Being in a school provides these fish safety, but not immunity against predators, as we are about to see. The cuttlefish changes its colors to blend perfectly with the seafloor. To take this ambush to the next level, it further buries itself in the sand. It now waits for its prey to be in its proximity, and as the perfect moment arrives, the invertebrate seizes it, catching the fish in its tentacles. Another cuttlefish and another run for food. Anything on the way is not spared. When you live in the depths of the ocean, every opportunity is precious, and the cuttlefish knows it. It keeps grabbing and gobbling everything it manages to get its tentacles on. In this clip, a smaller fish seems to be oblivious to the fact that the cuttlefish is several times bigger than it. The smaller creature bullies the cuttlefish, and for some unknown reason, the cuttlefish backs away as if afraid of a confrontation. Why do you think the cuttlefish backed down in this case? Number 9. Cuttlefish attacking crab. Moving on from fish, we are now going to talk about another popular aquatic inhabitant. These crustaceans are known for being extremely adaptive and are found in saline waters almost everywhere. With their signature claws and hard outer shells, they aren't really what we'd call easy prey, but many predators do eat them regularly. One such predator is the cuttlefish, known to hypnotize the crabs with their ability to change colors. This clip shows one such captured moment. A cuttlefish is on the hunt. It has located a large crab, but hunting such a large prey can be a dangerous venture. With its razor-sharp claws, this crawler can badly injure the cuttlefish. So, the hunter executes a different plan of action. It changes its colors. And it works! The crab is too mesmerized and shocked to escape. However, when a shark disturbs the hunt, the cuttlefish has no option but to flee. Later, it targets a smaller crab in the same way, and this time grabs it with its tentacles. The cuttlefish is on the lookout for its next meal, and soon enough, it finds one, a crab. Armed with the presence of a predator, the crab takes cover in the nearby corals. The crab seems to be safe now as the cuttlefish is too big to sneak into these tiny cracks. It needs a lure to bring out the crab, and nature has equipped it with one. The cuttlefish alters its color with the help of special pigments in its body, which hypnotizes the crab, making it come out of its hiding spot. The cuttlefish wastes no time and launches its tentacles, grabbing and gulping down its victim. A pair of cuttlefish is on the lookout for a crab, and it's about to have a field day. It first finds one crawling on the seafloor. It promptly shoots its tentacles and engulfs the tiny crab, leaving a cloud of sand behind. The hunter moves and locates another crab, and employs its hypnotizing technique to subdue the crab before eating it. Soon, the cuttlefish catches and eats the third crab for the day. One of the lucky days for these predators. Moving from the depths of the ocean, this clip takes us to an aquarium. This crab has found itself in the same enclosure as a cuttlefish. The confinement has no effect on the predatory instincts of the cuttlefish, and as soon as it sees its natural prey, it pounces on it, making the crab a quick meal. Once again, within the glass aquarium, a crab meets its natural enemy. The tiny creature tries to sneak its way to safety, but it's out of luck. Within moments, a cuttlefish attacks the crab and eats it. Number 8. Cuttlefish attacking shrimp. When it comes to cuttlefish, crabs aren't the only crustaceans on the menu. Anything that fits in the cuttlefish's mouth is fair game, and unfortunately for shrimps, that's them. Shrimps are one of the most numerous creatures in the ocean, along with their close cousins, crayfish. Being so widely available, these tiny creatures are very likely to come into contact with one of the ocean's most dangerous predators, the cuttlefish. Here, the mantis shrimp is unaware that a lethal predator is lurking just behind it. The cuttlefish has successfully sneaked its way near the prey. But unlike most of its victims, mantis shrimps are known to be extremely feisty. They are known to decimate crabs in battle too. But thankfully for the cuttlefish, this mantis shrimp went down pretty easily. In the next clip, a cuttlefish seems to be tracking the ocean floor. A tiny shrimp soon finds itself near the cuttlefish, and as always, the fish makes quick work of the tiny creature. Inside an aquarium, another cuttlefish has been able to close the distance without the shrimp noticing. Within a fraction of a second, the color-changing beast launches its tentacles in the direction of the shrimp, taking a hold of it. Number 7. Cuttlefish attacking lobster. Lobsters are one of the larger members of the crustacean family. Unlike the shrimps and crabs, the adult lobster's size and arsenal make it a very difficult prey to take down, but given the opportunity, the cuttlefish wouldn't hesitate to take one on. In this clip, you can see the kind of opportunity we were talking about. A hunter has caught a big lobster, and he starts pulling his catch out. But before he could get his hands around the lobster, a gusty cuttlefish tries to get the easy meal. The shocked man lets the lobster go because of how quick that attack was. Number 6. Cuttlefish attacking eel. Within almost 800 species known, eels roam the waters across the globe. These fearsome predators are known to be among the most skilled hunters, hunting a large variety of prey. Nothing small enough to be overpowered is safe in the presence of such creatures. Their razor-sharp teeth, coupled with strength, helps these vicious predators take down prey as big as sharks. But in a twist of fate, some eels can become dinner for cuttlefish. Like this unlucky fellow, who has found itself in the jaws of this large cuttlefish. It looks like this large specimen has tried everything in its power to get itself out of the cuttlefish's jaw, but now it's all but over for this eel. In another showcase of the clash between the two predators, this clip shows a cuttlefish locked in a death battle with a moray eel. The eel is trying its best to get the upper hand in the tussle, but the bigger cuttlefish has clear advantages. The eel, slithering like a serpent, is now in serious trouble. It's no longer a competition for the fish, but a struggle for survival. Finally, after some stern moments of struggle, the eel was able to free itself. It seeks refuge with corals as it flees for its life. Number 5. Cuttlefish attacking octopus. The most well-known of all cephalopods are the octopuses. A tenacious predator, octopuses are known to terrorize a multitude of prey with their tentacles. Found throughout the ocean, this creature is a nightmare for everything it could get its tentacles on. But despite all these attributes, octopuses are on the menu for some predators, including their cousins, the cuttlefish. In this clip, a sea crew was filming an octopus play with their equipment when, out of nowhere, a cuttlefish appeared. At first, the bigger cephalopod maintained its silence and tried to close the distance, as the unaware octopus continued to be busy with its curiosity. In a rare encounter with the cuttlefish, it pounced on the smaller cephalopod and dragged it away. Number 4. Cuttlefish versus shark. Raiding the ocean floor may appear to be a good strategy, but it has its own set of risks. While cuttlefish may stalk prey, they are also stalked by others, such as sharks. These deadly and dangerous creatures are equipped with razor-sharp teeth and can tear anything to shreds. Cuttlefish are no exception to this either. In this clip, a small cuttlefish is on the lookout for a meal. It soon ventures to one of its favorite hunting grounds, the ocean floor. However, this time, the master of ambush is about to be the one being ambushed. Another creature with the ability to blend in awaits. It's a wobblegong shark. With a unique color and body, the shark completely blends in with the surroundings. It's almost impossible to tell the difference between the two, even for the cuttlefish, which is now trapped in the jaws of death. Number 3. Cuttlefish mimics crab to hunt. As we've seen so far, cuttlefish's favorite hunting ground is the ocean floor, where it can easily blend in with the background and ambush its prey. But in the depth, you have to be creative and find new ways to hunt if you have to survive. Sometimes, the cephalopod just adopts surprising techniques, like mimicking a harmless hermit crab so that prey don't escape from it. This cuttlefish changes its appearance to make itself resemble a hermit crab. Fish know that there's no threat for such a crab and do not flee when the cuttlefish goes near them. Even so, this predator isn't able to hold on to most of the fish it comes across, but you have to commend its disguise abilities. Number 2. Cuttlefish attacking humans. Cuttlefish aren't afraid of people, it seems. Although humans are too strong for this predator to take on, their toxin can still be immensely dangerous and send an adult to the ER. Though such encounters are rare, they do happen. In one such encounter captured in this clip, a scuba diver is charged by a cuttlefish. The diver realizes something is reaching quickly towards it as the cephalopod closes the distance. The diver rushes to maintain the distance again, but the cuttlefish wants a chunk out of this new creature. It prepares to bite, but the diver kicks it away. In this clip, another cuttlefish is being filmed when it decides to try a new lunch. The curious creature attacks the camera for a few moments before fleeing. It takes a step back for a moment, but soon enough, it decides to try again, this time grabbing the camera. This captures a rare scene on the camera, the beak of a living cuttlefish. Some creatures who see this do not survive to tell the tale. In another human cuttlefish encounter, this time in an aquarium, a pair of cuttlefish are swimming. Soon, they notice the visitors. The curious creatures reach these humans, and the cuttlefish lunges with its tentacles towards the visitors. Surprised, they rush back. Lucky for them, this is one of the few times when the cuttlefish weren't serious about hurting them. Number 1. Cuttlefish attacking cuttlefish. While we have seen cuttlefish consume anything and everything from crabs to fish and eels, we've yet to see fights between their own kind. Does that mean they are always peaceful with each other? Not at all. While they tolerate the presence of each other, often two cuttlefish will clash over mates, food, and territory. In this clip, a bigger cuttlefish has got hold of the smaller one. The smaller cuttlefish can be seen being dragged first, and then eaten by the larger cuttlefish as the cloud on ink clears. When two opponents with similar abilities face off against each other, the bigger one usually wins, and that's what happened here too. And with that, we have reached the end of today's video. We would like to bid adios with a promise to bring more such content in the future. So don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon so you don't miss any of our uploads. Before you go, be sure to let us know which of these cuttlefish attacks you like the most in the comments. Also, make sure to like and share the video with your friends and family. Take care, bye!